A lot of people are excited to see you guys. They don't know what Lady Lion basketball is going to look like this year. What it looks like. They're about to know? Here you go. Hey, give them a show then. Lady Lions on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Courtside, and we let you see everything you couldn't see unless you were courtside. It's the team, but ain't nothing like being courtside. The team rally it up, gon' alley it up. If you wanna be courtside, if you wanna be courtside, you courtside.
This season started with a desire to carry on the winning tradition of Lady Lion basketball. Last year's senior class made history in their tenure and won back-to-back-to-back Big Ten titles. Gone are the passionate leading scorer, the lightning-quick defensive-minded point guard, the experienced threat on the wing, and the presence in the paint. What remains is a young roster filled with top talent and off-the-chart potential. The 3-time Conference Coach of the Year was excited to lead this new team into action.
We're going to be different. One of the things I like about this team is there's going to be more sharing of the wealth. This team is a team that has a lot of pieces that can contribute. Who's going to take the big shot? Who's going to get the big stop? Who's going to make the big plays? And it'll be interesting to see night in and night out, who kind of steps up and makes impactful plays.
Tori Waldner, senior, power forward, Milton, Georgia.
Waldner from the left elbow, up and good.
I think Tori, her experience, she's pretty confident in what she can do, and she's expanded her game.
Waldner with the rebound, puts up the shot, off the rim, off the board, and good.
The Lady Lion senior tri-captain is joined by another post player.
Candace Agee, junior, center, Victorville, California.
DeGraff penetrates down the lane, off to Agee, fouled, and she'll go to the line with a chance to tie the game.
Like I said, Candace has grown. She's got a lot of confidence now.
Agee with the rebound, and the putback, and the foul.
New to the team is a junior college transfer.
Dominique Brooks, junior, center, Lansing, Illinois.
And there's another new force on the court this year.
Sierra Moore, redshirt sophomore, guard, Hanover, Pennsylvania.
Moore goes around Michael, takes it to the lane, lays it up and in.
Moore suits up after sitting a year due to NCAA transfer rules.
My role on the team last season was just cheering on everybody, making them better in practice.
She has an ability to make plays that are unscripted.
Moore, a 3-point shot from the left side.
The rest of the sophomore class builds from the momentum they started last season.
Peyton Whitted, sophomore, guard forward, Suwanee, Georgia.
Whitted at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper is good.
Peyton has an opportunity to be a big impact player for us this year.
Whitted fakes one way, then the other, lays it up and in on a nice move.
Kalia Mitchell, sophomore, small forward, Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Mitchell recognizes, takes it in the lane with a little underhand scoop shot up and good. And they go inside to Kalia Mitchell. Mitchell with a high arcing shot up over the defense.
The shooting touch comes from this sophomore.
Jenny DeGraff, sophomore, guard forward, Springboro, Ohio.
Jenny's playing with a lot of confidence, and she can make shots.
DeGraff nails another three-pointer. Wide open look at 3. On the way and good for Jenny DeGraff. She continues to shoot the ball well.
Kiki Civilian, sophomore, point guard, Flint, Michigan.
Wide open look for Civilian, on the way and good. It's a foot race. Down the floor, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Civilian, 3-point shot up and good.
Rounding out the sophomore class is guard Alex Harris. And 2 new faces join the team. Former Lady Lion manager turned player Molly Dencher, and a transfer from the Connecticut Huskies, Brianna Banks. And there's a new point guard this season.
Lindsay Spann, redshirt freshman, point guard, Laurel, Maryland.
Kick out to Spann. It's up and good.
I've been really, really happy with her ability to pick up things and to lead this team from the point guard position.
Spann has been a go-to player this season, leading the team in points per game. She's repping Point Guard U and is learning from one of the best to ever play the position, her coach, Coquese Washington. Coquese has surrounded herself with talent, building a family among her players and her coaching staff.
Love my staff. I have my dream staff. It's such a fun place to come to work every day. We're all great friends. Beyond, co-workers and working together.
What happened to her? No,
I was here at Penn State when the program was being rebuilt. And just to see it now, I was at Clemson really cheering for Penn State. I really enjoy being on Coquese's staff. She had a vision, and she was very clear about her vision. And, one of the main things was being known nationally and also, winning. I'm excited to be back with her so we can continue her vision.
We are.
Yeah.
Penn State.
Jocelyn's addition is also very good for our team. She's another one with a defensive focus and a lot of energy, so I think you hear her voice a lot.
I wanted to be a part of the Lady Lion family, mostly because of Coquese Washington. Watching her and chatting with her and hearing what other people said about her and her future and how intentional she is, realizing obviously that more now than then. I'm extremely excited about being a part of the staff. I think of all of them as a mentor. All of them in my eyes are head coaches.
The staff that we have is able to impact our team in a lot of ways, both on the court and then also off the court.
I love the way that we work together and the way that we're all on the same page, pursuing the same mission, the same vision.
Moore on the fly down the floor, takes it down the lane, lays it up with a left-handed good.
Coming up next on Courtside.
It was delicious. I ate too much. It was definitely fun. Just having my family here and coaches and friends, it's been great.
Courtside.
We play for you. We fight for you. It's all for you.
As a survivor, to be on the basketball court, it's amazing.
In May, it'll be 17 years, and that's from stage 4.
Join us in our fight against breast cancer. Pink Zone at Penn State, Sunday, March 1st. For tickets, call 1-800-NITNY.
Hi, I'm Nikki Green, former Lady Lion, currently playing in WNBA. And you're watching Courtside with Coquese.
Courtside.
The Lady Lions left the snow flurries behind, heading south for the recent holiday.
We are heading to Atlanta, Georgia. We are going there for our Thanksgiving tournament. There's about 4 of us on the team that are from Georgia.
Right, we're back in Atlanta, and I say back because that's where I'm from, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm home. It feels great.
Run times for us, 5 minutes, please.
The first ATL item of business, a workout with strength and conditioning coach, Brad Pental.
This is the way I would be going to my house, leaving downtown.
It feels so great to be back in Georgia. Right now, we're walking through Lenox Mall. It's probably one of the most entertaining malls you can ever go through. But I'm very excited to be in my hometown and be able to see my family.
Damo doesn't care. She just spends money on outfits. Look at her. Look at her over there.
No.
Look,
But this is a nice outfit though, ain't it? It is, ain't it? Hi, I'm Olivia Pope. Scandal.
The next day, it was time to hit the court in preparation for the Georgia State Thanksgiving Tournament.
so glad that you all chose to spend Thanksgiving with us. And welcome to you all. Welcome to our home. Welcome to Atlanta. My mom and my husband did most of the cooking.
Father and I, we all do our share.
Been busy, a lot of work, but it's been exciting.
It was delicious. I ate too much. It was definitely fun. Just having my family here and coaches and friends, like it's been great.
After a few days of fun, family, and team bonding, it was finally time to suit up. In the games against Liberty and Sanford, Lindsey Spann continued her double-digit scoring streak, averaging 13.5 points per game.
Spann a look-off, lays it up off the glass with the left hand.
Jenny DeGraff also got in the action, notching a double-double off the bench versus Liberty.
Takes the three, halfway down and out. DeGraff down the lane, gets the rebound, puts it up and in.
It was a special weekend for senior Georgia native, Tori Waldner.
Tori Waldner with her first three of the season.
It's amazing. Tori's never in 4 years been to Georgia to play, so having her home and being able to play was great. It was very exciting.
And hooked in the lane, too strong, no good. Kalia Mitchell with the rebound, the putback, and the foul.
All three Lady Lion Georgia girls shone brightly on the court that weekend.
Whitted, near side. Oh, good pass down low. Whitted was all alone underneath.
And Sierra Moore had an outstanding weekend, dropping in 31 points and 7 assists in the two-game tournament, earning her a spot on the all-tournament team. Just ahead, the Lady Lions take their game to local schools. It's time to read on state.
You courtside. You courtside. You was swear you were part of the team, but ain't nothing like being courtside. The crowd rallying up, gon' alley it up. If you wanna be courtside, if you wanna be courtside, you courtside.
Coquese, Washington prepares her team to compete at the highest level on the court, earn a valuable degree in the classroom, and contribute to society by being a good citizen. The Lady Lions are a staple in the community through events and service projects all year round. The players enjoy giving back. Take their senior tri-captain, Tori Waldner.
LifeLink is a program here at Penn State. It's on the third floor hub. It's basically a merging program, I guess you could say, and it takes students from the State College area that have mental, physical disabilities, and it kind of incorporates them into college life. My role with LifeLink is being a mentor. I enjoy spending time with them a lot. Lunch with them is probably my favorite. They are here for a few years. They take college classes and they eat lunch at the hub with other students here at Penn State, and they learn skills like cooking class. They live in an apartment every week. They just transition to be ready for life outside of college, which is basically what we're doing.
A commitment to becoming a staple in the community starts from the top down. The coaches and staff take the lead. Earlier this fall, Coquese shared her passion for reading with the local schools.
We're here at Lamont Elementary School, and we're going to come and promote a program here in State College called Read on State that really encourages everybody in the city, adults and students alike, to embrace reading and learn and enjoy the benefits of reading. So how many of you guys like to read? Whoa, that's pretty awesome. Our basketball team, every summer we pick a different book that we read, and our players throughout the year with school and what they're doing at Penn State, they're always reading. And one of the things that we know is that when you develop a love for reading, your life gets to be incredible. Because the more you read, the more brain cells you develop, the bigger and thicker your brain gets, and the more wonderful experiences you get to have. What we thought we'd do today is we'd share a couple of stories with you. Is that cool? All right, so Coach Jay and Coach Coleman are gonna help me read a couple stories to you. She stretched and then sprang up and ran as fast as she could, but when she reached the mark, the tortoise was already there. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's give Coach Jay and Coach Coleman a hand for acting out that story.
And to have important people in the community saying to children all the reasons why it's good to be reading. You know, teachers are saying it all the time, but to have that support from celebrities in our community is huge to these little guys. And she's a success story. She's not just a basketball coach, that she's a reader.
Competing is always fun, and that was an example of the story we just read. You gotta keep going to the finish line, and you gotta work hard. So even in school, sometimes you may get a challenge, learning your addition facts, or learning how to read new spelling words, or learning something new in science. It's not always easy, but you gotta keep going until you get to the end, and if you do, at the end, there'll be a great reward for you, learning something new.
Part of the Lady Lion commitment to service is recognizing community standouts who have made exceptional contributions in central Pennsylvania and surrounding areas. They do this through their Hometown Hero program, which returns to the Lady Lion Game Day experience in early 2015. More information, including how to nominate someone from your hometown, is available at gopsusports.com/hometownhero. The Bryce Jordan Center is a destination for basketball fans around the Center region. Entertainment, food, family, and fun are a given when the Lady Lions are in the house. Fans have come out to support their team all season, and December's been good to the Lady Lions at home.
Span, another shot on the way. This one is good. She's 2 for 3. And Kalia Mitchell all the way down the floor, uncontested, laid it up off the glass and good. Mitchell, three-point shot on the way. Good at the shot clock buzzer. Waldner with another rebound. Off the glass and good. (42-28). Penn State with the lead at the break. Penn State Lady Lions looking to get back in the winning track.
1, 2, 3, Lady Lions!
The Lady Lions were amped up to start the second frame. They scored 54 in the second half, with 3 Lady Lions finishing with better than 20 points. Fueled perhaps by a familiar face in the crowd, last season's point guard and Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, Dara Taylor, who was back after a season playing pro ball overseas.
Got the chance to play professionally. I've been in Poland since the end of August. I wanted to come back and, feel the BJC again, see the girls playing live, see it with my own eyes. And, they've had kind of a rough start, but when you're young, that kind of stuff it just goes like that. They're a very talented team. When Co and the team, and they all come together and gel and put the pieces together, they're going to be a very dangerous team.
96-66, Penn State's going to win it by 30. Penn State gets a big win that they needed, and that's the bottom line.
The Lady Lions put together their most complete effort a week later, when the Ryder Bronx paid a visit to the BJC. Kalia Mitchell and Lindsey Spann each had career days. Spann poured in 23 and dished out 5 assists on the day, while Mitchell earned her first ever double-double.
Mitchell down the lane with the left hand up and off the glass and down the floor, leans inside, a little underhand scoop. It's the Moore in the lane, around Banks, off the glass and good. Civilian steps right in front of Wenzel, comes up with a pass. Got Mitchell and DeGraff with her. Instead takes it down herself, flies to the basket, lays it up and in. They are getting down the floor, and Candace Agee swats the shot away on the drive to the basket. Goes in the far corner. 3-point shot up and good.
Candace Agee continued her strong play in the post. Her presence down low on both ends of the floor is key as this team closes out non-conference action.
In the way these games have prepared us is we saw a lot of different types of teams, and we played against a lot of different types of teams, and that's how it is in the Big Ten. So all these has done is prepared us for any possible team that will be thrown at us in the conference.
The Big Ten season arrives on December 28th. Back-to-back road games with Iowa and Michigan precede the Big Ten home opener on January 4th against Illinois.
I think our conference is certainly going to see a heightened level of competitiveness. We graduated last year a ton of tremendous players. Adding Rutgers, adding Maryland, there's certainly two very talented teams that are going to challenge, I think, for supremacy in the conference. I think the conference race this year is going to be really, really competitive, and a lot of teams have new looks.
There will be 9 conference home games in the next 2 months with the promise of great competition and promotions, including one of the most meaningful games of the season, the 2015 Pink Zone at Penn State game on Sunday, March 1st. Full schedule, ticket, and promotion information is available at gopsusports.com. The non-conference slate has been a training ground for this young team. Last season, only one current team member averaged more than 18 minutes per game. This year, 8 Lady Lions are receiving that amount of playing time.
In terms of preparation, it's been a big learning experience for us. Developing our identity, developing kind of a rhythm in terms of how we want to play and what we can expect. And, you know, even after, 10 games, it's still a work in progress. You know, we're still finding, our chemistry. We're still finding our rhythm. As we start conference play, we're still going to be discovering ourselves, but hopefully, we'll be able to have some success because we're starting to figure some of that stuff out, and hopefully, now that we kind of have a little bit of momentum, that can build and grow throughout conference season.
There's plenty to look forward to this season on Courtside with Coquese. There'll be new episodes in January, February, and March. Check local listings for air dates and times in your area, or visit gopsusports.com. Here's a sneak peek at what's ahead in 2015.
This is Kalia Mitchell, and I would like to take you on a tour of my hometown, Stone Mountain, Georgia. This is where it really all started.
Track was a big part of me growing up, transitioned me into basketball.
I've seen a lot of Play for K and Pink Zone games. No one does it better than Penn State.
From all of us at Lady Lion Basketball and Courtside with Coquese, happy holidays.
This has been a production of WPSU.